Berhubung SPRM akan buka kembali kes-kes lama Januari depan, adakah dah identify kes?
Saya tak sebut Januari depan. Saya sebut pada masa yang akan datang. So they assume it's January. So I'm not going to tie myself there.
But what kind of old?
There will be many because everybody seems to have a pet file. That why don't you deal with Sarawak, why don't you deal with Teo Beng Hawk, why don't you deal with banyak case which I can't even mention the list. There's so many files, and some of it I was informed have been closed. So I'm not too sure why has it been closed when people keep telling me that there's a case. So I need to deal with those things. And I have been receiving memos after memos on cases which they told me there was no case, and I've been getting additional info and evidence. So I do need to go back to those files and check back, was it properly closed or not.
Do you suspect possible wrongdoings?
I will not comment. I will not comment until I look at it.
But could you maybe share like 1-2 names of the high-profile cases that you?
Because I belum habis lagi, macam mana I nak buka? And then if I buka and I tell you,
the one where you can ascertain, closely.
Which year?
It could go back to a couple of years.
But for now you cannot rule
I
out.
can't, because the minute I tell you guys, who will be actually scampering. So I cannot.
But you cannot rule out the reasons why.
Cannot. The minute I say it, look, I have to deal with this in a most pragmatic and professional way. Okay. So if I lead you a hint of those files, I don't know whether the file will be the same.
How far are you going back?
Daripada 10 kes yang mungkin akan dibuka.
Mungkin sudah tentu.
How far are you going back? 5 years, 10 years?
It all depends on the kind of evidence that I've received.
Okay, but so far the latest case you received, how far did it go back? Like how many years back?
Even like last year or the year before also. Yeah.
But if you find out that these files were closed not in proper way,
of
like
course
would
I
you
buka
take
balik.
action?
That's what I said. That's what I actually said. I buka balik. It's not about taking action on the officers. I need to see why was it closed, and if there needs be, we can open back. And this is not something original coming from me. This has happened before. So many cases can be opened back. So it's not something I'm doing it, in an extraordinary fashion.
Do you think MSCC is
Because we have a committee that is that actually. Should be able to look into files which has been closed, and the committee can actually sit down and look at the file and say there's a public interest matter, why was it closed, and summon all the documents to check. That committee unfortunately has not been appointed yet, because the previous committee has already expired their terms. So we are in the midst of that. So meanwhile, we'll be dealing with the work that.
So you will do this on your own first before the next committee is formed.
Yes.
Tapi pun mungkin akan berdepan cabaran sebab kes lama, mungkin saksi dan dokumen dan sebagainya untuk
tak ada problem. Saya tengok dulu, kalau ada evidence saya akan tengok situasi lah. So tapi malangnya saya tak boleh share with you information sebab kes-kes ini ada kepentingan awam dan sebagainya. Kalau saya share those details, I know it's very juicy, but if I share with you those information, it won't help in our investigation. So please bear with us.
When are you hoping to wrap up the after reopening case? When are you hoping to?
It really depends on how large and how big the file is. Yeah.